What's going on, people? This your boy C4, and it's just gonna be a little chatting with C4 moment. I'm just, going to talk about what's been going on through my mind based on some videos I've seen over the past few weeks. A few of the bigger topics I've been seeing as of late are digital distributed games and how used games is hurting the industry, and some people even compared it to piracy. Uh, but I'm gonna start it off talking about the used game part first. So my boy Dream dropped a video a few days ago comparing used games to piracy. This ain't the first time I heard this, but it kind of got under my skin when I hear it. When I hear stuff like that. Reason being, I do use GameFly and I do buy secondhand games. I do buy new games as well. You know, you can see them in my some of my what you playing C4 videos. I do buy some new games, even new older games. However, I do rent from GameFly and I do buy used games sometimes. It's not because I can't afford it and on welfare or I live with my mother. A lot of games just aren't worth it to me. So because I don't want to waste $60 on a game I can beat in one sitting, that makes me a pirate. I guess it's my fault. I got a game that only lasts me 5 or 6 hours, and it absolutely has no replay value. I'm supposed to leave it on my collection to collect dust and never touch it again. Hell no. I'm gonna flip that shit out and get my damn money back, or at least try to get as much as I can back. Try to get some of it back that I lost. You know, if I was to buy a game that blew ass but got a decent review, I'm supposed to say, well, this game sucks, but I'm going to keep it just so I won't hurt the industry. Fuck out of here. The industry don't give a fuck about me, so I don't give a damn about it, plain and simple. I enjoy what I enjoy. Games I do enjoy, I will buy. If I rented a game from GameFly and I enjoyed it, like I just did with LA Noire, when it came out, I bought that game and I enjoyed it when I had it. So I clicked the buy it now button from GameFly. So I bought that brand new. Nobody touched it but me. So when a game is good, I will buy it. I'm not saying I only buy used games or rent games, but some games just aren't worth the full price. Take Heavy Rain for example. Good game in my opinion. I enjoyed it, but I completed that game in like 1 or 2 days. I ain't trying to take nothing from it, but I mean, a $60 price tag, is a lot for a game that has absolutely no replay value once you buy it. Same thing with a ton of other games this gen. You beat them once, you beat them, in one evening or 2 evenings, and it's about as useful as a coaster. So as a logical thinking consumer and not a sheep, I don't see anything wrong with used games or renting games, given the proper reasons. That's just my opinion on the whole used games compared to piracy thing. I don't see nothing wrong with it. A lot of the people screaming used games hurting the industry are the same people who get rid of their Xbox to get a PS3 or get rid of their PS3 to get an Xbox, so on and so forth. When you getting rid of them, you selling them, they become used consoles, used games. You putting them back into the market. And a lot of people take their stuff and they actually buy new stuff with it. Some people get rid of their collection and they buy something else and they get a brand new game with it. They buy a PS3, they get a brand new game. They buy a 360, they get a brand new game. So, I mean, sometimes those used things go towards buying brand new things. You trade them in and you get a brand new game that's coming out maybe next month down the road. So that's just my take on that. And the next thing I wanted to talk about was this whole digital distribution thing. I mean, I have no problem with it. I'm not afraid of moving along with times. I'm not one of the people who want to live in, the old days or whatever. So I mean, I know digital distribution is the thing, but I wouldn't want that as my only option when it comes to shopping for video games. My boy Brodio made a video. That's my boy and all. and he was dead. It seemed like he was dead against physical media, and I really can't understand why. I mean, digital media is cool. If you enjoy it, then enjoy it. But I'm not one of them people who clamoring for it. And my boy Brody was saying how physical media is a dinosaur. I mean, they still making DVDs. They still making music CDs. If they weren't making any profit off of it, I'm pretty sure they would have discontinued them, right? I mean, they wouldn't be making CDs. They wouldn't be making Blu-rays and they still making standard DVDs. So I mean, that says a lot right there. But like I said, I don't have no problem with digital distribution. But for those of you thinking it's going to be anything like Steam, please get your minds examined, because trust me, it won't. Steam is a cool service. I'm not saying it's not. I just personally like gaming on the console. I have a PC that can run just about anything, but I like consoles better. Don't ask me why. I just do. But people seem to think that with digital distribution in the gaming world, we're going to be getting deals out the ass, which is far from the truth. I mean, if you honestly look at it, Steam is the way it is because of all the other ways you can get video games. You know what I'm saying? All the other ways you can obtain video games. On the PC, it's mainly through piracy. People don't pay a dime. So, I mean, they gotta give you deals. I mean, look at all the outlets you can get video games from when it comes to PC gaming. PC games are mostly cheap when it comes to stores. You got places like Walmart, Best Buy, eBay, Amazon, Toys R Us, GameStop sometimes sell PC games. I mean, there's so many other places you can get PC games from other than Steam, so they're going to give you the deal so you can shop with them, and I don't see nothing wrong with that. That's a good thing. However, when it comes to video gaming on a console, you're not going to get those deals, because when digital distribution becomes the norm, you're no longer going to have competition from stores who having sales like Best Buy, Toys R Us, Walmart, GameStop. These places have sales. They're not going to be worried about you buying the game used off of eBay or Craigslist or Amazon, because those places are going to become non-existent. So they're not going to be worried about you going nowhere else, because you're going to have nowhere else to go. The only place you're going to be able to shop is to go on the Xbox Live Marketplace or PSN Store, and that's the only place you're going to be able to go to buy games for your console. I mean, you can go to the Xbox Live Marketplace right now and look up full retail games you can download. Look at the prices of them. Some of them games 4 and 5 years old still selling for $30 and $40. I mean, honestly, look at that. So no digital distribution. I'm not clamoring for it. I mean, if they gonna make it, if they do make it like Steam, and I'm wrong, which I hope I am, then cool. But as of right now, I don't want digital distribution as my only option when it comes to buying video games. I like options. I'm a cheap son of a bitch, I'm not gonna lie. And it ain't because I'm broke, it's just because I'm a smart consumer. Why spend a ton of money on a game that you only gonna enjoy for a couple hours when you can get it through another means, or you can get it somewhere cheaper? That's just the way I see it. That's going to be it for now, though, guys. If y'all agree with what I said or don't agree with what I said, hit me up with a comment. If you got something to add to it, put it in the comment section. And this your boy C4, and I'm out. Peace.